I spent 2 months in Southeast Asia. First of all, I spent 6 weeks in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and we just kind of traveled. During those 6 weeks, we kind of traveled around to little towns here and there, and even an island as well. It was really, really beautiful over there, and just like learning about all the different cultures and the different food they eat and stuff like that. And then after those 6 weeks, I traveled over to Thailand, and I went to Krabi, Thailand, and then Bangkok. And then after that, I flew over to Japan, Tokyo, Japan, and I just spent a couple days there. But honestly, I wish I stayed the whole summer there. I know there are other students that attended the work study with me that stayed the whole summer there, just traveling, backpacking around. And I honestly did wish I was able to spend longer over there, and I probably could, but I just didn't plan for it. If I would have planned for it, then I definitely would have stayed. I was in my third year, but also when in my fourth year, my graduating year, I received a scholarship, and I was already done. I was almost done school anyway, so I just used that scholarship to go backpacking around in Europe. Essentially taking a course while you're doing the internship, the work study. And basically what you do is you just kind of hand in weekly reports, and at the very end you hand in a paper, just kind of going over like your experience, and you just do little projects here and there. I can't remember the course, but also just to take in extra credits. The cultures over there are very, very different, and their religions are very different from here, because I feel like here in North America, everybody's very money driven, and they're base their lives around their religion. So Islamic, Buddhism, and Hinduism. Here in North America, it's like work, work, work. You have to be working all the time to get paid, essentially. But then there, it's a lot more relaxed in terms of like the work environment as well. It's not so busy and so strict over there.
Yeah.
They work, I think, like 7 days a week. It definitely changed who I was, because when you're over there, like you have to be really open-minded with the food you eat. You have to try new things, because uh, how people get to know each other over there is, taking them out for like supper or breakfast. Like you have meals together to get to know each other. So when they offered us something to eat, they would be like, "Oh, try this. This is really good. You have to try it." If you like deny it, then that's essentially like being rude to them. Things that you're wearing as well, just because you want to be respectful and cover your body up. It helped me get to know and be able to work with anybody. Um, like interning over there, I was able to work with the Indian culture, the Chinese culture, people from and Malaysian culture, um, those kind of people. So I feel like that really widened my experience on being adaptable to new environments. One of the highlights of my trip was providing workshops to the students about my Blackfoot culture, my Blackfoot Canadian culture, and just seeing their reaction towards it. Oh, you need money to travel, but I didn't have a whole lot of money. But the thing is that I went out and I went to go get it for like my spending money. I actually fundraised for my spending money. Like I held fundraiser bingos and fundraiser raffles. basically doing a checklist of everything that you're going to be needing, um, and doing research on the culture as well, because it is going to be a huge culture shock going over there too. And I would suggest traveling afterwards, after like your exchange or your work study, just because the currency over there is like so different than Canadian currency. The things that I talked about today, like that's just a fraction of my experience. And honestly, it doesn't do justice on the experience that I had, just because that going over there definitely changed my life. And it was probably the best experience of my life, the life changer, changing experience. And that's definitely going to be something that I'm going to try and get my children to do, just because it really opens up your eyes to the opportunities, teaches like good, valuable life lessons as well. So yeah, like I mentioned, like the things that I've talked about today does not do justice. Like I could talk all day about my experience and it still wouldn't even be enough.